Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository.
Most.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found?
They are. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access...
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my...
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
What are you up to now?
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in that. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see.
And sir,
He knew Miriam?
they encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the pork. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster...
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the head...
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his... Now, time is of the essence. Drink up. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
Convincing. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the... She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far.
I see. But what if Professor Black...
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade.
Thank you, Professor.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of play.
I'm looking for...
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering...
I hear you're getting quite... I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office?
What? Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank...
On your way.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I wonder almost daily why I... Appointment from the Ministry.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gore...
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way out.
Taking the day off, eh?
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany.
Ah, yes. Mixed with...
Are you feeling all right, sir?
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If you must...
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, we could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than...
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student.
A silly game. You are... I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time.
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems...
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom!
Oh, Professor, this is Remind
me of your area of affinity, Broom.
Charms, sir. Not...
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be...
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about.
Speaking of...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if...
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more...
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle. Supposedly, I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's...
What? Goodness. You cannot believe it. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. Good. Good. That'll be all we...
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the pub.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even...
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto.
Right.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing...
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows...
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce...
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of...
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I've always said that travel...
Oi, can you help me?
Go! Incendio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Incendio! Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking.
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book.
What can I expect?
A story. I cannot say more.
I suspect that...
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the... closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Depulsor! Bombarda, Depulsor, Descendo. Bombarda, Depulsor. 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 Bombarda, Descendo. Depulsor. Defender. Depulsor. Protego. Stupefy. Depulsor. Bombarda. Stupefy. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulsor.
Defendo, Bombarda. Depulso, Descendo. Defendo, Bombarda. Depulso, Descendo. Defendo, Bombarda. Depulso, Descendo. Defendo, Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso, Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear Sweetney.
Let us always honor her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without... Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was in...
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor...
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in...
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations to...
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morgan?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice...
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black.
only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia no.
I'm sorry,
That's kind of you. I wanted to make some new friends. My gobstone collection, that. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls.
Gobstones?
That's what I tried to... People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit. It's that... Imelda is one of the worst losers ever written a story. And now those poor losers have taken my gobs...
Rather an...
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
I'll see what I can...
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to...
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello. I've heard all about you, of course.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are... You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took...
Well, they see...
Exactly. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation...
I'm sorry.
I do not have to admit that. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think.
The hidden...
Yes. Rumor has it. It's supposedly so... I was hoping you could go there and bring back, say, a bit of an exception.
Very well.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be...
Corridor. So, I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumo. Lumos. 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 Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
the person.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
Have you found anything to, prove?
Hello, Duncan.
That's one leaf. I appreciate you
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen.
You can't be serious.
Only teasing. We had an arrangement.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein. This'll show Everett how ridiculous. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! 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 I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.